Are you a local home care agency and you're running ads on Google and you're not getting the results that you thought you would get when you turned on those campaigns? Well, in this video, I'm going to go on over 8 tips that will help you get your campaign where you need to be, and also some additional tips that will help you leverage your campaigns to where you're making, not only getting more leads, but you're actually making more money and you're profitable. So let's hop into this video real quick. So if you're trying to grow your agency to 20 to 30 leads, quality leads per month, you should definitely do these 8 tips that I'm about to tell you right now. So with tip number 1, you want to create a great offer. And what I see majority around when I'm searching for like different competitors for my clients in the home agency space, everyone's doing the same thing. Everyone's saying, hey, get a free quote, get a free assessment, a free consultation. There needs to be more that you're offering and not just something, just trying to get them to get on the call with you. So maybe doing like a free trial, maybe offering like a free cleaning service, even partnering up with like a therapist, a local therapist, to where you can provide therapy services for the family, especially in their need of help, especially if they're new to having someone take care of their elder parents or just someone, just a family member in general. So you definitely want to create a clear, precise, enticing offer that it would just be crazy for them to say no to when they see it. Just a quick reminder, if you have a Google Ads account and you're already running ads and you're a local home agency and you're looking for help as far as management, I do offer Google Ads management service to mainly help you grow your business, get more leads, and help you increase the amount of revenue so that your business can grow on a more month-to-month and year-to-year basis. If that's something you're interested in, click the link down below and schedule a free strategy call. All right, back to the video. So with tip number 2, you want to make sure that you know your business numbers. And the reason I'm saying this is because before you even turn on the ads, you want to know how much your expenses are, how much everything's going to cost, and then equate that to Google Ads so that you know when you get a lead and you spend money with Google, you're always going to be profitable no matter how much you spend and how many leads that you're getting on a day-to-day. So you want to know your LTV, which is your lifetime value of your clients or patients or customers, however you want to call it. How long does it, when they sign up and become a care patient, how long do they last? Is it a month or is it a year? Is it 3 years? You want to factor that number into how much you're willing to pay per lead, and then the average cost per lead or the average cost per customer. So let's say for just one customer that closes into an actual patient for you is, let's say, $3,000, then you know the average cost or the average value of a new customer is $3,000, and you can factor that as well into how much you're willing to pay per lead within Google Ads. And lastly, you want to know what's the percentage of leads that you generate, whether it's calls or forms, and what's the percentage of those leads actually closing into money in your bank account. And once we get all 3 of these numbers set up for your business, then we can equate that to Google Ads and we'll know the exact number you need to be optimizing for, or target, or set that as your goal or your target, so that we know whenever you spend dollars in Google Ads, you're always in the green and you're never second guessing whether I'm running ads, am I really profitable? And so with tip number 3 here, we're going to go over some ad copy issues that I see most of the time. And so whenever you're running ads, when there's housing or healthcare related type of things involved, Google's always going to flag that ad copy, and you're going to have to always appeal those and dispute those flags or restrictions that they have on your account. It doesn't take a lot of time. You just click on the ad, you hit appeal, submit, and then over the next few days, Google will review it. Your ads will still be running. And then once Google reviews those, they will always, I'll say 99.9% of the time, they approve your ads back up and running, and then you're able to be more visible rather than restricted when they set those housing or health related policy flags on your ad copy. And so with number 4 here, you definitely want to get yourself a CRM, especially when it comes to tracking conversions or conversion tracking. And when it comes to conversion tracking, you want to be tracking calls, forms, and revenue. And so the revenue part of this is really going to be offline. So it's going to be out of the Google Ads platform. But if you have a CRM in place, whenever you get those calls and forms, they're sent to your CRM system. And then when your sales teams nurture or follow up with those leads and those leads close, they can put those dollar amounts that we talked about here, the average cost that a lead is, whenever they close into a $3,000 deal or closing, they can feed that information back into Google Ads. And then inside of Google Ads, you can say, hey, I spent $2,000 on ads. I got 30 leads. I made 60,000 back. And without a CRM system in place, or just even having conversion tracking set up overall, this wouldn't be possible at all. And so let's move over to tip number 5 here. And with number 5, this is more so on the day-to-day, the week-to-week, and month-to-month type of optimizations, which one of the biggest ones is the search terms results, the search terms report here. And so inside the search terms report is what people are actually typing into Google Ads and your ads show up. So whatever they type in, those are the search terms. And the majority of the campaigns or the clients' accounts that I've looked at, I see a lot of live-in type of terms. Unless you offer a live-in home care service, then I usually add those as negatives. And then also your competitor name. You don't want to be showing up for someone that's typing your competitor name, and you will 9 times out of 10, they do turn into leads, but when they call, they're asking for that company name. It's weird. I don't know why people do this, but they don't read the ads when they type in the competitor's name. The next search terms that you should be adding is if you're not a facility, you should definitely be adding like facility care or hospital care, home care type of things, or just something along the lines of something that you don't offer in general as a negative keyword inside of your account. And you want to do this on a weekly basis. When you first launch the campaign, you want to do this for the first 7 days. Look in there and just add those negative terms as negative keywords. And then from there, you should start to see your quality of leads improve and your cost per lead improve as well. So with number 6 here, you want to use a landing page, not your website. A landing page, not your website. The reason I screen this is because when you use your website, when you're sending traffic to your website, there's all types of distractions that people will have. They'll want to look at your services. They want to look at the other areas that you offer. They want to look at the About Us section. But when you have a specific landing page that has all the information on one page, it doesn't have any areas where you can click off and go find other things or research. All that information is on that one page, and there's only 2 actions they can take: call or fill out a form. There's only 2 things. And then depending on how your website's set up, where you have credibility on there, some reviews, some other trust factors like badges or awards and stuff like that. And also one of the main things that I see a lot is having like a process. Like show them what a step-by-step process looks like. Step 1, call or fill out a form. Step 2, talk to one of our reps or our home care advisors. And then step 3, we take care of your loved one. We treat them like family. That's usually one of the main elements on the landing page that I see work, and it makes the amount of lead volume or the quality of leads skyrocket. So let's jump into number 7. Number 7 here is ad schedule. This basically is when you set your ads or your campaigns to a set time frame when you want your ads to show up, whether it's from 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. or from 9 to 5. I highly recommend is that you set your target days of hours is the time frame when your team is available to answer calls and they're available to follow up on those forms that come in within the next few minutes of someone submitting it. And the reason I do is because if you're not able to get back to those leads, I would say ASAP within the first 24 hours, the more likely that they've already clicked on one of your competitors' ads and turned into a lead for them and possibly closed on their end. So set the ad schedule for your campaigns during the time that your team is available so that you won't be wasting any budget or money on ads on times that you're not available. And number 8, test. I don't know how much I can say that. And when it comes to testing, you want to test different ad copy, test different bidding strategies. If you have enough conversions coming in your campaign or your account, and also test different campaign or targeting strategies. One of the main campaign targeting strategies that I've tested out that I saw work like a charm is called the reverse location targeting. And what that does is it allows you to target areas outside of what you service, but these are people looking for home care services in that area. For example, if you live in Atlanta and you have an elderly mother that lives in Atlanta, but the child of the elderly parents live in, let's say, Buckhead or whatever, and they could be searching for home care assistance or home care services in Atlanta, but they're in a different city. And so you could do that reverse location targeting to where you're always showing up in areas